And we are in stars, drifting through space. Today is Planet Coaster gameplay. It's our Wednesday gameplay. We are playing Planet Coaster. Here's the intro, and then we're going to get right into the gameplay. Yeah, welcome to WBTV, guys. Hey guys, Wade here from WBTV, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Okay guys, so today we're playing Planet Coaster, and this is a park that I've already kind of started. I'm just working on it. I started it before I created my YouTube channel, and now we're going to be working on it. Sorry about the fuzzy picture. I don't know if it's going to be fuzzy when I upload it or not. I hope it kind of fixes itself. So anyways, this is kind of Pirate Alley land, Pirate Village thing is what I kind of call it. So I got these kind of buildings that have stalls in them. I got the swinging ship ride. I think it's called like Village or something. I don't. It's got some swinging ship. They used to have names in the alpha, but then they changed that. And then that building over here has stores in it. The one that my mouse is going over right now, and then this one over here has like a whitewater rafting ride kind of thing. And yeah, so I built that earlier, and I think it looks pretty decent. Those two were like blueprint buildings that I built, and then this is the coaster building that I built. So I built this coaster. I want to call it Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think I've named it yet. Is it named? Wait. Let me check. Is it named? No, it is not named. So, yeah. If you want to name that down in the comments, or say if Pirates of the Caribbean is a good name. And then I kind of started building these areas with these little shack things. And kind of decided that it wasn't really piratey anymore. And I was kind of done with the piratey area, so I cut that off. There's a little shack thing. And yeah, so I kind of cut it off. I put the sign and the arch right there. So this is kind of like a general themed area. I guess it's going to be kind of the theme of the rest of the park. And seamless audio transition. Yeah, I'm kind of recording these at two separate times. So if you notice a difference in between, that's why. Anyways, yeah, so this is kind of the main area theme of the park. I have this drop tower ride with lots of lovely foliage around it, with this other kind of washrooms and first aid thing over here. And yeah, and then beside it we got some trees. I don't know why I'm zooming in on a tree. Yeah, so we got lots of stuff around there. We got the shack, which I think is well designed. Guppy Slush, everybody loves it. What, is there a bird on this roof? He flew away. Never mind. Anyways, that's kind of the queue line for that drop tower thing, and then whatever you want to call it, drop tower, plunge tower, and then I'm working on this kind of swinging pendulum thing. Oh, is that going to hit the... Yeah, okay. So this is the building that I've been working on recently. I kind of did some stupid pergola things, and the path doesn't really make any sense. I don't really know what I was thinking when I built it. So we're going to kind of fix it up today, and then maybe we'll duplicate it, and we'll finish the swinging pendulum thing, whatever it's called. So right now I'm kind of just deleting those walls, or whatever you want to call them, so we can... put some plants in there better than whatever is there right now. Yeah. So here we go. I don't understand sometimes how the paths works in these games. You have two paths that are right beside each other, but for some reason they won't connect them together, which I always find is really annoying, especially when you're doing an area in here like this and you want to try to connect them. I did have like a washroom in there you go. Good job, Wade. I had a washroom in the corner. However, the paths were just way too hard to get deep in the corner, so I decided to stop doing that just because it was so much trouble to put them in the corners. Oh, look at me. I got a hole in the wall. Fix the hole. Yeah, I really love the building in this game because I find you can like sink so much time into it. Like I'll be playing for like an hour, 2 hours, and I'll just be building one building, especially the scenery in this game and all the little details like dumpsters and air conditioning, all that little stuff. Like I really love how much time you can sink into the game, and it's still enjoyable. It's not to the point where you've been building a building for 4 hours and it's not supposed to take this long. I do find, like, I haven't played this game in a couple of months, so I'm a little bit rusty with the controls. So there's a glitch when you're placing walls for some reason that it holds shift. So if you hold shift to place the wall, for some reason it keeps on holding shift. I don't know why they did that. Like Frontier, if you're listening to this, fix that. It's been a glitch for like every single update that they done, the summer update, the winter update. It's been a glitch for all that. It happened like I had the beta, and it happened when the game actually came out, which is kind of odd. Like it for some reason it wasn't in the alpha or beta, but then when the game came out, I don't know if they changed the programming or I'm not a tech. Well, I'm a tech savvy person, but I don't know how to code games. I'm not a coder. I don't work for Ubisoft, and yeah. So right now we're just working on this pathway. I'm trying to kind of center it in the middle of the building so it kind of splits properly. And yeah, so guys, just to let you know, the WBTV today will be coming out on Friday. I hope you enjoyed the episode on Monday, because that took some work. So it's going to be, WBTV is going to happen every Monday to Friday. This is going to be like maybe a 20-30 episode. It depends on how long we take to finish. The episodes are going to be a little longer than this. I'm just making sure everything works, making sure the system and all that stuff works. So that's why this one's only like 20-25 minutes, but they will be longer than this. So yeah, the YouTube channel hopefully will oh, look at that. See, I fixed the pathway. Nice and perfect. The other thing I don't like is sometimes it will bring the pathway like in front of the building when but the people can still get to your stall, but for some reason the little like concrete trim that's on the pathway goes in front of the stall. I don't understand. The pathways are really good, but they almost just could be better in a way. Like the connecting paths, like making them thicker, which I guess is why you have the thickness tool, but sometimes I don't understand why. Anyways, back to the YouTube channel. Nope. Okay, so now we're going to get into some scenery. Those rocks are way too big. So we're going to get into some scenery here, putting in some rocks and stuff, just making it look nice, look natural. So, yeah, so with the YouTube channel, there might be a gameplay, once a week, twice a week, Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefield 1, yeah, that's probably it. Probably not Uncharted. Tell me if you want to see an Uncharted. They're really hard. They're story games. I'd rather just play them by myself instead of recording them. But yeah, I mean, fun games like Battlefield, I can just record it and voice over it after a while, and it'll be good. Yeah. So so now we're just planting some bushes and stuff. Yeah, so this is kind of my first week of the YouTube channel is when this video is premiering, I think. I don't know, I'm filming a whole bunch of videos in advance here to kind of handle the first week. I can just, post stuff. I don't have to deal with recording. WBTV, I don't know if you guys know, but it's like recorded like once a month. So we record all the episodes for that month. So, yeah, if we're wearing the same clothes, that's why. We don't record it once a day. That's just weird. So yeah, so that's why WBTV, the facts could be a little bit outdated and stuff like that, but that's just because it's only we don't want to record it every single day. We don't have that time. Yeah, so I was actually this is my first week on my YouTube channel, and I was always told that I was enjoyable, I was a funny person, and I should start a YouTube channel, but I didn't really I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh yeah, start a YouTube channel. But then the last couple of years, I was kind of bored and, doing gameplay and stuff. And I was been told before that I should start a YouTube channel. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. So that's where this came from, WBTV. Me and my friend Blake, we always used to film kind of little skits together and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, and watch, there is going to be, when we talk about skits, watch the WBTV episode on Friday, because we will be announcing the date that something big, a date of something big that's coming out. So it's gonna yeah, so just watch on Friday, because it's gonna be a big announcement for something that's gonna come out, and hopefully you guys like it. And if you don't, I don't really care. Sorry, no, I care, but like, I'll stop posting it, but I mean, hopefully you guys like it. By the way, the intro, I've just been working on that like for a while. So ever since I wanted to start this YouTube channel, that was the first thing I did. So tell me if you like it or not, and I can fix it, work it around. I have some other ideas for an intro, but I kind of thought, you know, I'll go with the first idea. Right now, we're placing some benches. That's the other thing about this game. If you don't place trash cans for some reason, like close together or close by stores, people will just throw their trash like on the ground. They won't walk to find one, which I've never noticed in a real like park. But I guess, you know, they can't have radiuses that they'll walk, so they just kind of throw it on the ground. So I always make sure to place trash cans close to stalls. If I forget, tell me in the comments, because it's really annoying. Your janitors want to be paid more, and they need more training and all that kind of stuff, which can be kind of annoying. So yeah. So now I don't know what is happening. I don't seem to be doing anything for a while here. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing something now. I'm recording this after the fact, because me being the stupid person I am, I went to go record the thing with the microphone, but then the microphone was turned off. So normally I won't have this like delay, like, oh, what am I doing now? Or like, wait, come on, like, stop showing. We know what you're doing. Unless like the sound quality is better here, then obviously I'll do it here. I need to get some new capture program, because obviously the free one that I'm using right now is not doing it justice, because this is blurry, and I had to crop it because it was all square and stuff. That's why the top's kind of cut off. So like, sorry about that, and you know, please don't judge me. You know, it's my first week of the YouTube channel, so yeah. So we're just gonna. I love, you know. I watched Flabaliki play Planet Coaster. It was an alpha, because I was so excited for this game, because I always played Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original, which we actually got a cereal box, and then I played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 all the time, and because we actually got rid of our old PC, and I wanted to still play it, and then they're like, oh, there's probably a new one, and I'm like, no, there's not, and then there was. So I played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 I still have that on my Mac, and I play it still all the time. If you guys want to see a gameplay on that, I can do one, I guess. The problem with that is once the files get so big, the game just kind of glitches out and stops working. It's almost like the file is like corrupted. So if the file's like any bigger than 10 gigabytes, it just, some reason it corrupts. So I think that building is pretty much done. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe some like windows and decor, but I'll do that off camera for the next time. So now we got to start putting in trees and stuff, because any amusement park that you go to, you always have trees. At least I haven't been to many amusement parks, me living in Canada. The only amusement park we really have is Canada's Wonderland. So, but Canada's Wonderland does have lots of trees. So yeah, so we're just placing some trees in here. I try to make it look natural. Oh wow, that's not, there's a tree in a tree. That's great. So I try to make it look natural and full and thick. Like I want, you know, and you actually get points. So the way that the game's kind of set up is people will ride your ride like the better scenery you have, so you kind of get like points almost on the scenery, which I think is kind of cool. It's a really good game for starters, especially for starters. Like if you're just, you know, when I first started playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, I didn't even know how to do buildings until like a year or two ago. I was like, oh, what's this custom building thing in here? And then I was like, oh, guess you can build buildings. I always tried to, but I was like, how do you get it like two floors? I never understood. I honestly think that there's a better way to do the custom building system than kind of like wall by wall. But that's just me. That might be the best way, because I built this big castle in one park that I did on here, and it took me forever. It took me like 5 or 6 hours just to build a castle, just because of the wall placing system and all the high peaks that I had and stuff like that. It just took forever. Place a garbage can in the grass. Yeah, good job. So yeah, and the other funny thing is people will like throw up when they get off a thrill ride when they don't, there is no garbage can. They'll just throw up on the ground. But so now we're just getting into the scenery. Oh, Christmas. Yeah, let's put a Christmas tree right here, guys. That'll be, oh yeah. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I don't know how long Christmas will be away when I post this, but I think it's like less than 100 days now. I don't know. I think, let me check. So we're just getting into some trees here. And what? Let me ask Siri. How far away is Christmas? And I actually, when I first started getting this game, while I'm waiting for Siri to answer, I was actually thinking about getting Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Guys, if you were looking for
This may not be completely accurate, but current location is less than a half kilometer away.
You don't know what you're talking about, Siri. Shut up. Anyways, when I first was looking at getting Planet Coaster, I was going to get Roller Coaster Tycoon World, because I heard about that, and I was watching gameplay and stuff, and when the beta came out, everybody hated it. They talked down about it, like, so bad, and I was like, that's not real. Oh, wait, is this, like, swinging thing gonna hit the building? Let me check. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, it's not gonna hit the building. Anyways, so I was like, Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and I'm like, they're just being finicky, they're gamers, they don't know what they're talking about. I am so lucky I didn't pay $60 to pre-order that game. I'm pretty sure on Steam it's now like $14, just because it's so bad. It's like people in that game are like leaping babies for some reason. It doesn't, like, physics does not apply in that game, unlike in this game. So this is what I like about kind of making little shacks is, you can kind of place them around. They look the same, but you change what's on the TV and you just change the stores inside the shack. Which I really like about the game is that you can like duplicate entire buildings, which I guess you could do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was just a little bit different because you had to save them. Oh, what? Yeah, stupid me. I just closed the store thinking it was going to delete. Okay, I think I've deleted. Click delete, Wade. There, no. Click delete. Yeah, so those of you who have questions, about gameplay and who exactly is going to do the gameplay, I can tell you that I'm 99% sure for a majority of these Planet Coaster videos, I am going to be doing the gameplay and the voiceover just because I have the game and Blake doesn't. So I'm going to play it, and, I'm good at the game. I don't think he's ever played a Roller Coaster Tycoon game. So, yeah, talk down about him in the comments. He should be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Most gameplays, pretty much everyone is going to have me in it. So, but it will have Blake. So, I think we're going to play Battlefront with Blake next week. And we might play Battlefield 1 with Blake the week after. But it's, still going to be with Blake, but I'm going to be there too. There might be standalone video that Blake does, and I get him to voice over it, but it's kind of, I do all the editing, so it's kind of hard, to get him to voice over it. So, yeah. So I place this building, I connect that pathway, which for some reason disconnected. I really like the archways and the signs that they had for the rides, and for some reason they took all of that away when they released the game, when they released the beta And I was like, why did you do that? Because I thought they were awesome, but for some reason, I don't know if people didn't like them, but they have the archway thing that kind of looks like a ride, but they don't have the ride signs anymore. At least I can't find them. If you can find them, put it down in the comments below, where they are, because I don't know. So now we start getting pretty crazy into the trees here. Not as crazy as I did when I did a Christmas park. I had like mountains covered in trees. If you watch the Flabaliki video, it was kind of like his, but it was more complex. Subscribe to Flabaliki, guys, if I'm talking to you about him. He's an Australian YouTuber. He plays sim games, Planet Coaster, City Skylines, which you might play City Skylines. I am honestly not very good at City Skylines, so if we do, like, cut me some slack, because I'm pretty horrible at that game. I always do it Sandbox because for some reason I can never get money, but this is Sandbox. We might do another one. Oh yeah, stupid me. I was just like, why won't this tree not place here? But it's because the stupid things, swinging back and forth, again hit the tree. So I've kind of put a tree on either side here, and I'm kind of, layering it back, which I like to do with, trees and forest and stuff. You kind of layer it. So you start with the bushes, then you do kind of like a taller tree. So I'm just putting these bushes in for colors. The other thing that's great about this game is the lighting. Oh, the lighting in this game is great. So if you ever see like spotlights sitting along the ground and you're wondering like why I haven't covered them up, that's because they're probably going to be covered up by forestry or trees or foliage that I put in the next episode or in the coming episodes. But right now I've just left them out because no one's really walking up there. I have this straight path and I'm kind of doing a loop and connecting it back. I drew out a map of what I kind of wanted for this park, but now looking at the map, I'm not 100% sure if that's what I want, so I'm kind of just going off my head and what I think is good and what I want. So I always try to create like a thick layer of kind of trees around a ride. Sometimes you can have two rides that are almost like touching, just with like thin bushes, which I do every once in a while, but I try to create this kind of thick layer of trees behind a ride, so you almost have like a, because that's what it's like. The rides aren't right beside each other. There's trees and stuff in between. It has a more open and naturey, inviting feel. It feels more finished. Like when I first started playing this game, I would just place rides anywhere, and they were never finished. I never felt they were finished. When I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, I always used to put bushes up the path, and it would be 3 thick, and there would be like gardens in between. But they don't have that in this game, and I've tried their tapestry. I think I don't know, topiary. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but and the bushes are kind of finicky. They take a while. I mean, in Roller Coaster Tycoon World, it's kind of stupid because the bushes have to be like 7 feet apart, and it kind of looks like garbage. So right now I'm obviously looking for the bushes and going, where are they? Yeah, they're in that one. Yeah. So these bushes, they're kind of angled on the edge, but I mean they're perfect, I find, for putting them in between two pathways to kind of cover up that ugly kind of railing that goes in between. The other thing I love, the Fast Pass. The Fast Pass in this game, that's like the coolest thing, the most realistic thing I find. It's just like, it makes total sense why they would do it, because I mean, most amusement parks have that now because people aren't patient anymore. That's mainly, I don't know what the exact reason is, but the slight curves that you can do with these bushes, like I could probably make a bush all the way around that edge of the pathway. It would be very hard, and even the roots, like you can see, they got roots. The trees have roots, which I mean makes total sense. So, now I'm just, I don't even know what that tree was, but I'm filling in, kind of using these yellow trees as decorations, and these tall, look like eastern white pines. I don't know why I was going to place a palm tree. Kind of just like, Canadian, like, not Canadian, just kind of like normal trees, like trees that you find, maples, ashes, oaks, like those type of trees, red maples. I got a couple red maples in there. Those are kind of like little pops of color that I like to do, kind of have an accent tree. Other than that, you just kind of place trees until you think that you're pretty much full. I think that's pretty much it for this episode. So leave a comment below if you liked it, if there's anything that you didn't like. Leave a comment below if you think I should call that roller coaster Pirates of the Caribbean and what I should name this ride and the other ride. And subscribe and watch out for Friday. Friday is the big announcement of something big on WBTV. So watch WBTV today, Mondays and Fridays. Ready for your weekly gameplay video. This one probably won't be next week. Actually, there might be. I'm recording a whole bunch of these in advance. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you guys for watching WBTV. If you want to see more gameplay videos, tune in on Wednesday. If you want to see our talk show, tune in on Mondays and Fridays. And if you want to watch more videos, go to our playlists. We have a playlist of all of our gameplays and also a playlist of Season 1 of WBTV. And we hope you guys have a great day.